Okay, welcome back to the NPCA meeting. And we have a motion coming out of closed that staff be directed to proceed with what was discussed in closed session and keep it confidential. And I guess that's the motion. And I need a mover and seconder. Moved by Member Cridlin, Member Seaborn, pardon me. Second by Member Grant. All in favor? Opposed? None? Carried. So I need a motion to adjourn the Board Authority meeting. That's Member Hewson, seconded by Member O'Neill. All in favor? That is carried. Thank you. Okay, so we're just going to move into our Source Protection Authority meeting. And just take us a couple of minutes here. So we'll call the meeting to order here at the Source Protection Authority. And we'll start with the land acknowledgement. The Niagara Peninsula watershed is situated within the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee, Adirondack, and the Anishinaabe, including the Mississauga, the Credit First Nation, many of whom continue to live, work here today. This territory is covered by the Upper Canada Treaties 234, 381, and within the land protected by the Dish and One Spoon Wampum Agreement. Today, the watershed is home to many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people. Through the 2021-2031 strategic plan, we reconfirm our commitment to shared stewardship of natural resources and deep appreciation of Indigenous culture and history in the watershed. Got to get an approval of the agenda. Member Grant, second by Member Cridlin this time, yes. Okay.
All the same people, but we should
We'll do a roll call. Oh, I'm sorry. Missed that. All right, so we'll do a roll call now. Clerk, if you'd like to do that.
Member Foster? Yep. Member Beatty? I'll come back to Member Clark? No, okay. Member Cridland? Member Grant? Here. Member Hewson? Member Metcalf? Chair Metcalf? Member O'Neill? Here. Member Seaborn? Here. Member Tattison?
Present.
I'll let Member Beatty acknowledge himself when he returns.
So are there any declarations of conflict of interest? I guess we'll need approval for the agenda, but we already had that. Approval of the minutes. 3.1, approval of the minutes of the Source Protection Authority meeting dated October 20th, 2023. Have a mover? Member Grant. Seconder? Member Tattison? All those in favor? That's carried unanimously. So move into correspondence. 4.1, letter from the Niagara Peninsula Source Protection Committee to the Ontario Minister of Health, the Ontario Minister of the Environment, Conservation and Parks, and the Ontario Minister of Agriculture, Food, Rural Affairs regarding 2023 Auditor General Report on Public Health, Ontario recommending gradual discontinuation of free private drinking water testing. So we need a mover to get that on the floor. Member Foster, second. Member Grant, discussion. Oh, Member Cridlin.
Thank you, through you, Chair. I realize this is probably for just receipt, but it's maybe a general question. If I look at the copies, and we're copying all the appropriate levels of government, is it appropriate to include First Nations in that kind of communication, it being water, watershed? So I'm not sure if that is a jurisdictional perhaps limitation or opportunity. I'll leave that with staff to perhaps take that back to see if it's appropriate, and then the minutes can show it at that time. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Cridlin. So we're just going to receive this information. All in favor? That is carried. There's no presentations, no delegations, no consent items, discussion items, and 8.1. So report number SPA 01-2024, the 2022 Drinking Water Source Protection Annual Program Progress Report. And mover and seconder, get that on the floor. Moved by Member O'Neill, second by Member Grant. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? That is carried unanimously. Any new business? There is no closed session. Oh, I'm sorry, Member Cridlin.
Thank you, through you, Chair. Again, it's Water Festival Week coming up next week. So again, I'll just make note of that in new business, because it's again dealing with the water and all the education that we're doing throughout the watershed. I think if the public is looking to find out more, it's on the region's website. But I know NPCA has got a big role in that, so thank you.
Thank you, Member Cridlin. So any other new business? Seeing none, there is no closed session. Motion for adjournment. Member Beatty, second by Member Hewson. All in favor? Carried. Source protection meeting is done.